And see, this is the funny thing about that shit. No, actually ain't nothing funny about it. Somebody gotta die. You would get on TikTok. You would tell people that your kid tested positive for semen in their mouth. So that means that the characters that you have around you or that you trusted around your children are very unscrupulous characters and should be put down immediately. Because these are sick motherfuckers. These are sickos. This ain't Drake's sicko mode. This is sicko mode. Earlier, I had to calm myself down in traffic. Because me, I'm the type, nah, we ain't even gonna do that. Just understand that I got certain hardware with a hairline trigger that don't fuck around. That was disgusting. That woman needs every single child taken away because guess what? If talking about it just tested for a little bit of no, it shouldn't have been a little bit of nothing. Let CPS would have came and tested my motherfucking little girl. They would have found a little bit of goddamn cookie cake, cupcakes, everything else in the world. Wouldn't have found that. Would have found gummy bears and all sorts of other shit, but not no motherfucking. I digress. And for her to be so casual and cool about it means that you a ratchet, no good bitch. But see, like I said again, in court, women like this win custody over their child, over the father. Over the father. Or, just like the little girl last night that got offended when I said, listen, your children are not an asset to me. Well, that's creepy. That's weird. It's not creepy. It means that they can't go out there and get me no money. That's the only way they can be an asset to me. They can't get me no money. They can't go out there and work that job, especially if they little. And then if they get older and go get a job, they got to get the money to get on their feet. Your children are not an asset to me. Fuck your feelings. But I digress again. This is the whole thing. Women like that will get custody of their child before a good, like me, would get custody of the children. Then you would have to argue back and forth with this bitch. And then some shit like this would happen, and I would take that shit to court and be ready to take that shit to prison. To take that shit to the grave. To take that shit to the other side between me and God. Because I'll be damned. Your CPS came in here and tested one of my daughters and said, well, we tested her and she came up with something in her mouth. I'm blowing. Can't say that. So we'll just say that. It'll be a happy day in hell for me.